Hello guys, KpShamino here with my second guide for Florida, and this time it's for the catfish. And to be honest guys, this catfish was really hard to make a guide about because the catfish, he doesn't have really a sweet spot. I think I discovered one, but it's not like that you're going to catch like 5 every 5 minutes. No, you catch like 15 every day. I was doing a lot of bait. I tried all the bait that the catfish eats, but at the end I saw only two, three bait that worked for the catfish. So I looked around. I got one position that was really good for me. If some guys find, of course, another position that is really a sweet spot, I'm just going to delete this movie. But I chose a couple of friends of me. They helped me a lot. I want to thank them for it. But they fished on other places further away, closer by, and they didn't discover a sweet spot either. So I don't think that the catfish got really a sweet spot. So what I'm going to show you guys is, first of all, I'm going to let you see where it is. So it's over here. It's the lily pad channel, like this. And what you need to do here is the sweet position. It's a little bit strange, but you need to throw to that tree over there, a little bit to the left, like this. I will show you guys. So you throw, and then you need to get back to 7 meters. And that's the strange thing. I got all my fish on 7 meters. I got one fish on 6 meters. But I didn't have one bite at 8, at 9, at 11. No, it was all here. So I think that's a kind of sweet spot. So what you need to do is you just reel in to 7 meters like this. Then you put your reel on reverse and you give a little bit line that your bobber is straight. Now the problem is I'm on 8 meters, and like I said, it has to be 7, 6 or lower, I think. So you go to 7, you reel a little bit back like this, and that's the sweet spot. So yeah, it's back to 8, so it's not a sweet spot, so we need to reel a little bit more in, reverse like this, and that's the sweet spot. Okay, now look, he's biting. Even in the movie, it's always good. So here we go. Did you see that? And here is the catfish. And that's really fast because normally it doesn't work that good. Okay, so remember 7 meters, not 8, not 9. 6 works too. A little bit to the left of the tree. I will go back to the spot just to see it because this fish was a little bit too fast that I couldn't show it long enough, I think. So you just reel back in like this. Okay, this is 6. Then you do reverse with your reel that you got a stable bobber like this, and that's perfect. Do you see the shadow of the tree in the middle of the water, a little bit to the left? The problem is if you go now a little bit to the right, your depth is too deep, and your bobber is going to lay flat on the water. That's the main problem. That's the sweet spot. You guys can see it. I will leave it up for a moment. So I was fishing the whole day, and like I said, it was not easy to catch them. Around 6 o'clock in the evening until now, it's now 7:30. It was a little bit better. So I got a lot of more bites that came in and stuff like that. So I think the early evening, late evening is the best to catch the catfish. Okay, so that's the sweet moment. But it's not that you're going to catch, like you see now my bobber is now laying there and I didn't have one bite, so it's hard to catch the catfish. But that's the sweet spot. That's the time that you need to fish. So now I'm going to show you guys the bait. You already can see what I'm using. It's large cut bait, and I'm using a hook 1. I tested hook 2, 3 and 4, and it works all 2. 6 don't work. But what I think is the smallest hook is the best here, and I had the most success with one, and I had the most success with large cut bait too. So I will show you guys now the graphics on the on all my fishes that I got, like always. So let's go to the other screen. Here you see it. This is my catch of the whole day. And like you can see, uh, the midday, it was not problematic. I had a lot of catches too. The early was not so good, almost no catch. The evening was really good, so a lot of catch. And so here you can see the bait. All is large cut bait. Small cut bait works once, but I think it's not so good either. And I'm going to show you guys what I all tested. I went to corn, didn't work. I went to medium cut bait, didn't work. I tried pet food, didn't work. Small cut bait, I got one, but in my opinion, it's not good at all. My friend uses peas, and that worked really well too. So if you come here, go for the large cut bait. That's the best that you can use on the catfish. Simple like that. That's the most success that you are going to have with the large cut bait. So just use that. Something else doesn't really work that well on the catfish. Okay, my setup. First I went in, like you can see with the telescopic, because you can fish so close to the shore, you can go with the telescopic too. That's not really a problem. And I got my other setup too, with the Mach, and it's an Omi Float 450 and a Wingcast 2500 that I use. I use a hook 1, uh, and of course the Mechfin 0.12 I use too. So because it's not they are not big fishes, so it's you don't need to put a really big line on it. So that's not. But if you can throw 7, 8 meters, that's more than enough. The depth is really important here. So I just got this fish on 225. That's the depth that you need to be. You can go to 220, 232, but if you go to 240 on that position, you are too deep and your bobber is going to turn around. So that was a setup. So you can fish with the Mach or with the telescopic. Get a large cut bait, take a hook 1, 7 meters out of the shore, 225 centimeters deep. It's the best to fish them after 6 o'clock in the evening, and that's it. Uh, why do you want to catch this fish? Because you are sick of bass. Because if you check out the experience, that's just silly, and the reward is silly too. That's 50% more because I got premium. So, but it was fun to catch the channel catfish. I think I can get trophies too on that position, but the main problem is because they are so little fish that you can catch in this zone, catfish. I didn't have a trophy. But that was it for this guys. Guys, enjoy it. Happy fishing and bye bye.